This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. You can definitely work with that. Please share anything you see on Instagram or on Facebook and repost those postings so that we can get the word out there, as well as your word of mouth will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much in advance. Today's class is Open Flow. It is a level 1, level 2 class. If you're tight in the hips, you can always elevate and sit up on a block, a blanket, or a towel. Alright, so elevating will make it a lot easier for you to take a comfortable cross-legged position. Now, for those of you who are new to my classes, welcome. So if you're working with any kind of special limitations or injuries, please always check in and be mindful that you're not overdoing anything, right? It's important for you to make an intelligent decision on either following through with me and the poses being appropriate for your level of practice, or take some modifications if you know how to take modifications, right? I always start with the poses on the regular poses, give you some options on modification if you need it, and then of course I will give you some variations for those of you who are a little bit more experienced with more skills. You can always take variations. If those variations are not appropriate for you, whether it's because you are working with a limitation or injury, or if it's just something that you don't like, don't take it. Take another pose that is more familiar to you, something that you like a little bit better, right? Or just stick to the basics. You don't need to do any more than the basics, right? So keep all those things in mind. We want to keep our practice safe and enjoyable. So we want longevity with our practice, right? All right, let's sit up tall. Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Let the shoulders broaden as you ground evenly through your seat. And start to connect to the breath. Inhales even to your exhales, so that your oppositional energies become equalized. Your positive, negative, masculine, feminine, your dark and your light. Three arms together in the air. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting a mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sawa Vushtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksha, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongating through the left side of the neck. And draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, pull it back. Opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands supporting to either side and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center again. Switch them around in rotations. And then back to center. Cross your shins. Opposite shin on top. Take the arms up high. Extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Take the center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up again, other side. Back to center, legs forward and forward fold. Take it back up again, separate your feet up on mats with distance. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, inhale, lengthen. Slightly rotate to your left. On the exhale, reach forward. Grab the outside of the left foot with the right hand. Re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, take it deeper. Take it back up, switch sides, right hand down, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, slightly rotate to the right, reach forward, grab the outside of the right foot, re-lengthen and deepen. Take it back up, take the left heel just a bit wider, step the right foot down and turn the right toes out so you end up with roughly 90 degrees with your legs. Right hand behind you and twist to the right. Back to center, counter twist to your left. Back to center. Reach your right heel a little bit further out and flex your right foot. Left hand to the floor, roll the right thigh out and gently press your right thigh away from you. So you're getting more extension through the outer right hip, outer right leg. Outer right leg. Inner right leg, inner right hip crease. Take it back to center. Sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Twisting to the right. Stay twisting. Side bend over left leg. Reach your right arm overhead. Take it back up, right hand to the floor. Step to the inside of the left foot, pivot to your right knee and raise your left arm up and to the back of the room. Take the seat back down, come back to center, and this time draw the right heel back. come back to roughly that 90-degree angle. Left hand to the floor, right arm up and forward fold over the left leg. Take it back up, roll to the outside of the left foot. Move your left hand further out, left arm down, right arm overhead, extend. Let the right shoulder draw down and extend the right fingertips out, thoracic twist. Walk your right hand back in, take it back up, roll the left toes back up, twist to the right, and side bending over the left leg, right arm overhead, and then if you can bind, take the right hand to the left foot. Take it back up, take the right foot, carry it forward, and take it to about the same width as your left leg, okay? So, right leg stays down, step the left foot down, the legs are roughly 90 degrees, and then twist to the left. Back to center. Counter twist to the right, you can press your left elbow to the inner left knee, left thigh. Release. Move your left heel further out and then pivot to the heel. Ground the right hand to the floor and gently press your left thigh away. So you're getting the stretch of the inner left thigh, the hip crease, and toward the ground. Release. Take it back to center. Draw the left heel in. Twist to your left. Stay twisting. Raise your left arm up over the left ear, side stretch. Take it back up. Left hand to the floor, slightly behind you. Step to the inside of the right foot and the top of the left shin. Lift up and reach back. Take the seat back down. Roll the toes back up. This time, take the left heel back behind you and then roughly 90 degrees again. Right hand to the floor. Left arm is up and forward fold over the right leg. Take it back up, twist to your left, and then side bending over the right leg, reach your left arm overhead, and then if you can take the bind, take the bind. Release, take it back up, roll to the outside of the right foot, reach your right hand further out, right forearm to floor, left arm overhead, extend. And then rotate the left shoulder down, grip the left fingertips to the floor, inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach left hand further out, thoracic twist. Walk the left hand back in, take it back up, carry the left foot forward. Take your legs wider, hands to the floor, lift up, walk your heels wider. Take a straddling positioning. Left hand to the inside of the left leg, right arm overhead and side stretch. If you have more range, keep reaching until maybe you can bind the hand to the foot. Release, take it back up, twist to your left. Reach your right hand inside the right leg, left arm overhead, and keep sliding the right arm out, perhaps forearm comes down, and then maybe binding hand to foot. Release, take it back up, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, hands to the floor, lift up, go even wider if you have it. Your fingertips rotating outwardly, slightly behind you, you're on your fingertips. Lift up, broaden your shoulders, reaching forward through your sternum, your heart center. Keep the spine pretty neutral. Right, once you reach your deepest, then switch hand positioning. Once you have your hands forward, for the support of the hands forward in front of you, see if you can slide forward a little bit more. But keep the integrity of that lengthy spine, keep the integrity of that broadness to your shoulders the best you can, and keep working forward. Right, eventually, it could be your forearms down. Right, if you want to stretch your throat a little bit, take your thumbs to your chin and then pull forward. If you want to take your hands into two fists and rest your forehead. Right, so as we hold this pose, right? So you're looking for your hamstring stretch in your thighs, your hip creases, your groin. Also, depending on how low you're going, right? It could be your glutes, your lower back as well. All right, let's start to break, walk it back in. Supporting to the inner thighs above your knees. Pull up so that your knees bend. Take the soles of feet together. Walk your feet slightly forward. You can grab your inner feet or you can thread your arms underneath and take a very rounded back forward fold. And begin to make your way up. Take the knees together. Swing the legs back for child's pose. Lift up, slide forward, lower the belly, your forearms down, Sphinx pose. Grabbing opposite elbows to line up your shoulders width with your arms. They should be parallel to each other, and then your shoulders and the elbows line up, so you should have roughly a 90-degree angle with your arms. So you're looking to press your belly and your lower ribs to the floor. As you press your forearms down, you're lifting the chest and gaze slightly forward. And start to make your way back. Take it back up. And again to child's pose. Just for one breath to stretch your lower back to neutralize, and then take it back into down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog, open up the hips, bend the right knee. So you're stacking your right hip over your left. Right knee is actively reaching up, left heel is strongly pressing down to stabilize. So you're getting a right hip stretch. Raise your right leg back up, square off your hips, so now your hips are parallel to the floor. Step the right foot forward between your hands, ground the back heel down, warrior one. Reach your arms forward, your fingers are active. Inhale, open up the arms as wide as you can so you can get a very wide front of the shoulders, pectorals. Exhale, reach your arms forward. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, arms forward. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior. Take back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, reach your right hand forward. Right hand to top the shins, right? If you're less flexible, it could be a little higher. If you have a little bit more range, you can slowly slide that right hand down a little bit on the shin. And of course, if you can take the right hand all the way down, this is your full expression of the triangle. Left palm facing down, reach forward. Then left arm up and behind you, half bind. Press your left hand to your lower back and draw the left shoulder up and back in space. Take the left arm back up. Bend the right knee, side ankle. Right? If you had your hand to the shin, your side ankle could be bend at the knee and elbow to top of the leg. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Left arm up and behind you, half bind. You may stay in this half bind, or those of you taking full bind, thread the right arm underneath to catch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack. Release. Take back up, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, sideward scorpion, stay here. As you stack the left hip over your right, reach your left knee up and the right heel down. Raise your left leg back up, square off the hips, and step the left foot forward between your hands, right heel comes down, warrior one. Reach the arms forward. Fingers are actively reaching out, and your arms are extending. Inhale, widen out the arms. Exhale, draw the arms forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders. Reach your knuckles back. Lift the gaze up. Ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Left hand to top the shins if you're less flexible. You can always slide the left hand down a little bit, or the left hand can come all the way down, triangle. Right palm face down, reach forward. Right arm up and behind you, half bind. Raise your right arm back up, gaze to the floor, then bend your left knee, this is your side angle. Right? If you have the hand to top of the shin, bend the knee, elbow to top of the leg. Extended side angle, right palm facing down and reach forward. And then half bind it, right arm up and behind you. Right, those of you who stayed here, keep it here. If you're taking it further, thread the left arm underneath to catch the other hand, then lift up, lean back, and stack. Release. Take it back up, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank, and then lower all the way into the belly. Again, Sphinx pose. So you're extending toes back and reaching. So you're getting a nice lengthiness to the front of the legs. As you press your belly and your lower ribs down, you're flattening your lower back, and then you're lifting the chest, so you're coming into a mid-back bend. And let's start to break. Walk your hands back, and a quick down dog, one breath, a quick child's pose, one breath, to make your way back to your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Knee comes in to twist. Touch your left arm. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Falling triangle. Right leg over to the left side. Reach left arm up and overhead. And then go ahead. Take a right seat down. Fallen triangle. So the legs are roughly 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the right foot and the inside of the left. Walk your right hand further forward. Reach your left arm up. You can bend your left elbow. On the exhale, thread the left arm past your right for your thoracic twist. Inhale, lift, draw back. Exhale, twist. Thread the left arm underneath the right. One more time. Inhale, open, draw back. Exhale, twist, and stay here twisting. Take the left hand to the floor. Keep reaching left hand over to the right side. Bend your right elbow. Start to take the left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. Alright, so I need to make an adjustment with my right hand a little bit over to the right for more space. So if you need it, take it. Press into your right hand. Take it back up. And ground the palms to the floor. Tuck the left toes under. Kick your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot. Look off to right side. Tip forward to balance here. If you need to take the right hand to a block or to a water bottle, you can. So for those of you who are struggling with balance, right? Finding a way to elevate your torso makes it a lot easier for the pose to happen. So look for that elevation, right? If you have it. Now, if you're pretty balanced and you don't even need the right hand touching down, you can take it in a suspended position. Then those of you who are binding, left hand to the left foot, or both hands to your left foot. All right, let's release, break, step back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to outside the left arm and hold it. 3, 2, 1. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. 3, 2, 1. Kick back up. Fallen triangle. Left leg threaded over to the right. lift up and extend. Then take the left seat down. So you're on the outside of the left foot, inside of the right. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. Move your left hand slightly forward. I'm going to move it also a little bit further out to the left side, okay? So I needed to make that slight adjustment on my first side, so I'm going to do that now on the second side. All right, inhale, bending your right elbow, draw up and back, threading for thoracic twist. Thread the right arm underneath the left and twist. Inhale, take it back, maybe wind it up a little bit more. Exhale, twist again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist and hold this time. If you can, take the top of the right hand to the floor and keep threading the right arm underneath the left. As you adjust to that pose, you can go a little bit deeper by bending the left elbow and start to lean forward, maybe taking the right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor as you twist. Press into your left hand. Walk it back in, tuck the right toes under. Kick the left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, back heel down, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, look off to left side. If you need to take the hand to a block, take the hand to a block, or to a blanket, or to a block, a water bottle perhaps, or a book. Now for those of you who went for binding, go ahead, binding, right hand to right foot. If you're binding both hands to right foot, this is your Chapasana. Keep the hips stacking, keep kicking the right foot away. Begin to break. Step it back into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Crescent moon, left knee comes down. Take extra padding with your blanket or your towels to your left knee. Lunge forward, press into your hands, lift the torso up and lean back. So that's the beginning of your back bend. If you have all that set up, Venus Mudra, index fingers pointing up and reaching up and back. Start to release, hands sit inside of the right foot. Turn the left heel in. Reframe the right foot and draw back to sit down on the right heel as you forward fold over the right leg. Lift back up, step the right foot down, tuck the left toes under. Dig the right shoulder underneath the right knee, left hand grab the right ankle, left elbow coming down. Keep digging the shoulder underneath the knee and fold forward. You can even press your head up against your left wrist for resistance. So this is a nice hip opener, lower back stretch. You're working your arms and shoulders as well. Now, eventually what you're looking to do is to get the head behind the foot. Right? So that is a process, so take your time, and then every time you repeat the shape, you're getting a little bit deeper. Start to release. Take it back up. Standing on the left knee. Right hand to inside the right foot, left arm up and behind you, half bind and stand. Those of you who want to work in a full bind. Now we did this before in a side angle, right? So this is a shape similar to that side angle. It might be easier for you to bind here because of the positioning of the legs. So dip the right shoulder further down, thread the right arm underneath, and see if you can catch the other hand. If you can, lift up, lean back, and stand. Right? So notice how much easier this is in terms of binding as well as the extension and balance. Alright, start to release. Frame your right foot, rotate your left toes back, and let's take your pyramid. Lengthen over the right leg. Now, if your left foot is too far back, I really recommend for you to walk it forward a little bit so you're much more stable. You're looking to lengthen the back of the right leg, so use your hands to the floor, to blocks if you have them, or if you have a book or a water bottle. So if you have only one, take it to the inside of the foot and use both hands evenly to your book or your water bottle. Break. Bend the right knee, ground the back heel. Circle it up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. Let the head release. Alright, ready? Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Between your hands, right knee comes down. Untucking your back toes. Walk your hands, top the thighs, lunge forward. And then when you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. Release your hands to the inside of the left foot. Rotate your right heel back, untuck the toes. You're going to sit back onto your left heel, flexing your left foot onto your right. You're going to sit back onto your right heel, flex your left foot, and fold over your left leg. Alright, take it back up, tuck the right toes under, step the left foot in a little bit. Digging your left shoulder deeper underneath. Right hand grab the left ankle, right elbow comes down and folds forward. You can start to dig the shoulder deeper underneath and take the right wrist to press against the head for resistance. Eventually, you're working your head behind that left foot. Alright, start to release. Come back up. Walk the left heel in a little bit more so that you can have the side angle shape of your left leg, left knee over the heel. Then left hand to the inside of the foot, right arm up. Right hand behind you, half bind. Then let the left shoulder drop down. Thread the left arm underneath, catch your right hand behind you. Then lift, lean back and step. Release. Frame the left foot with your hands. Rotate the right heel back and lift up. into your pyramid. So remember, you can always walk that right foot in a little bit. Hands to either side of the left foot using blocks if you need. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Begin to break, bend the left knee, ground the back heel, circle it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank, inhale and breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog, exhale, down dog. Pigeon, let's take the right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor. You're in an angle, pointed toe position. Right knee, right thigh, angles out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back, untuck the toes. Then walk your hands back as well, and come back to a more vertical line with your torso. You should feel that your pelvis is pretty level, and then you're balancing on the shin of the right leg and the knee of the left. If you did this right, you should feel pretty balanced here and pretty vertical. And you may not even need your hands for support. Okay, once you have that measured out, make your way forward into a forward fold. Right, so you can take your forearms, you can make pillows, you can take the head directly down. So your choice in taking your pigeon here. Wherever you end up, allow breath and gravity to help you open up the hips. So really just release and sink into those hips. Let the hips get heavy but even as you draw downwards. All right, beginning to break. Lift back up, walk your hands back in. Take the right seat down and swing the left leg around and forward. Now center your seat, draw the left heel in. So you can walk your right foot in a little bit more, draw the left heel in even more. So you're intersecting your left heel with your right ankle. Now this is difficult for you to sit down. I recommend for those of you who have a book or a block to elevate. This will make it a lot easier, right? And also with this elevation, it'll help you tilt forward and makes the pose a lot easier. Right hand to the floor for support, left arm is up, and then reach forward to fold over the right leg. So you are tilting to the right a little bit. Now notice that the left knee is directly over the heel vertical line. And then if you combine, wrap the left arm around the left shin and take a half bind with the right hand supporting on the floor, or you can take the full bind. Wrap the right hand behind you as well and fold forward. Begin to release, take back up, keep the legs as they are, twist to your left. Back to center, counter twist to the right. Back to center, if you're using a prop, come off the prop, swing the left leg back, and transition back to down dog and walk it out side to side. All right, left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose, land, shin to the floor. Inch your right knee further back. Make sure your left thigh angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Make sure you're nice and balanced, nice and level. and then make your way forward. Again, the options are forearms down, pillows to the hands, or head directly down, your forehead directly down. You have a bunch of breaths here to release into the hips. And pigeon is one of those poses, so you're looking for quiet. Alright, begin to finish up. Walk your hands back in, take the left seat down, swing the right leg forward. You're probably going to have to center your seat. Draw the left heel in closer, draw the right heel to intersect your left ankle. Lean over to your left, and the right seat comes off the floor a little bit. So you're actually sitting on the outer left hip, outer left leg. Try to maintain a vertical line with your right shin. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up, and fold forward. You may stay here, or if you're working with binding. Oh, by the way, again, if you need to elevate and sit up on a block, you can do that. Wrap the right arm around you, left hand comes back behind you, and fold. I'm going to come back to the block, just so that I have symmetry between my left and my right side. And by the way, it is far more accessible to elevate onto a block, to come more deeply and more fully into the pose. The alignment is better if you need a little bit of extra help. Release, take it back up, twist to the right. Back center, twist to your left. Back center. Swing the right leg all the way back around. Walk your hands back in for down dog. Pedal it out. Yogi's option. Forearms down to the floor, take the hands into a fist and press back. And stay here in forearm down dog. If you're taking headstands, head comes down to the floor, walk your feet in, and then go ahead and start to measure out for your inversions of choice, whatever that may be. Right? For those of you working on the forearm position in your down dog, you want to walk your feet in as close as you can. And then you want to press the forearm strongly down, and then also reach your heels down so that the back of the legs are getting a good amount of extension. And even though your weight is drawing forward, you want to press into your forearms to press back. So you want a lot of tension between your arms and your shoulders pressing back, and your feet pressing down to draw forward. Right? So in time, you want to get closer and closer, your legs get more and more extended. So if you're really tight in the hamstrings and your lower back, you might be a little bit wider, a little bit with your knees bent, right? And that is okay for now. You want eventually to first lengthen out the legs and then walk it in, right? Once you walk it in, you might have to come back to a bent knee a little bit, but notice you've walked it in a little bit. So that means you're beginning to build your flexibility. So once you walk it in, you're going to hold it and breathe, and then maybe hope that you can re-lengthen out the legs, and then hold it there. And then in time, right, every time you come into that forearm stand preparation. You want to walk it closer and closer toward each other between your arms and your legs. And then you also want to extend the legs more and more fully. So in time, you will be practically in a forward fold, right? Well, not really, right? Only if you're standing up tall in a forward fold. But otherwise, you should walk it as close as you can. The closer you walk it in, the more you get close, you get into the shape of your inversion. All right, let's break. Walk your hands back out, left the elbows back up, down dog. If you're in an inversion, make your way out to the down dog. And then start to walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. Extend the left leg forward, leg cradle. Bend your right knee, so first supporting with your hands to the outside of the right foot. Make sure you flex your right foot so that you can protect the knee and the ankle of the right leg. Try the best you can to sit up tall. If you can raise your right heel higher, take the right heel even higher. Then thread the arms underneath your right shin. Remember, you're still flexing your right foot. And take it here into your leg cradle. Shift your weight back toward the sacrum. Bend your left knee. Start to pick up the left foot and hold it there. Or extend the left leg fully. Start to release. Right leg forward, Dandasana. Hands to either side of your hips. Press your palms down. Sit up tall, looking forward. Neutral spine, neutral chin. Draw the shoulders back as well. Dandasana, staff. Release. Bend your left knee, supporting the heel from the outside of the left ankle. Make sure you flex your foot and your knee. Make sure you flex your foot to protect the ankle and the knee. If you have a little bit more range, lift a little higher. Stay holding. Then the leg cradle. Thread the arms underneath your left leg. Draw the heel across so that your shin is about parallel to the floor. Continue to flex your left foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the left leg. Then, if you're shifting back, bend your right knee, step the right foot in, pick the right foot, or extend the right leg fully and hold. And start to release your right leg. Extend the left leg forward. Let's take a forward fold again. Arms up and fold. Take it back up. Hands to support to either side of you. As you slide the hands out, you are supporting the weight of your torso to recline back. Once you're all the way down, keep the left arm extended, left knee comes in and twist to the right. Take back center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the left. back to center again. Hug both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, separate your feet, let the toes turn out. Palms face up, arms alongside, and let it all go. Shavasana. Final relaxation. Beginning to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching opposite directions. Roll over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Even seat, lengthy spine. Shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my Venmo and PayPal information. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and 4-digit ID code is 8096. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please share with your friends, let people know. Word of mouth is the strongest recommendation, so please let your friends know. Let's build a strong community together. All right, have a great day. Be well, stay safe. I will see you soon.